now she is number 3. Brandy Glanville had a really fucking bad year. She had a bad year, guys.
Our top two will go quickly. My number two is Teresa Jude.
Oh, girl.
All the reasons you said, my love, but very hard to be the queen. Again, I actually do think that she will be on our best of next year. I think she's going to survive. I do think a little bit she has the golden, the golden cuffs. I just think that
You
they
feel
need
like
her
she's
now
on her
more
way
than
back,
ever.
huh?
I do. She trumps Melissa. I know Melissa Gorga. And I like Joe Gorga. And they have a lot of fans as well. But I do think the network would sacrifice them in a heartbeat for Teresa. And the girls are doing well. But, there's a lot of limbo. Like you said, no checks coming in. And rumors. But she's number two.
Hmm. That's a great one. My number two, it could be number one. It could be number one. Um, I mean, even in real time, I'm having some problems with this. This could be number one. Look, I always sit up here on my throne and I say, I don't want to hear about your problems, about your boyfriend didn't call you. You got, I call me when there's a real problem. Like you look at James Vanderbeek, the diagnosis, prostate cancer, Dave Coulier, like call me when there's like a real problem. So, I mean, look, I stand by happiness is a choice for most people, but there are chemical things which affect certain people. And addiction is you don't choose addiction. It is real. It just thank God it does not affect me. Thank God it does not affect my sister. But when you have someone in your family that is addicted, it literally is like talking to the wall. You cannot. I mean, I have a
So
friend
sad.
now.
The
People are
lowest.
like, I'm like, an intervention doesn't work. I mean, it's just someone has to hit rock bottom on their own. They have to. And eventually you just have to give up because you have to. It's so sad. And I have to put Kim Richards at number 2. I have to. I truly hope Kim is okay.
Oh,
She
I thought
certainly
about that
has
too.
not had a good year. And I don't believe Kyle and Kathy. When it comes up, they each say she's doing well. And it sounds like, I mean, okay, no, fine. It's a trained Kathy. It's a trained Kyle. Paris has you guys. I mean, they're trained. This is in the blood from day one. They know what to say, but I just have a really bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. We went from this whole thing in the house and the
I hope.
police and now all they say is she's fine, as you should. Don't give anything to the media, but it's making me nervous. It makes me nervous. Regardless, she didn't have a good year. She fell off the wagon, and my heart goes out. I mean, what? I don't blame Kyle and Kathy for tough love. You could just, I mean, it literally is like talking to the wall when someone is that addicted. The drugs outweigh the alcohol is more important than your children. It's just the alcohol, the addiction is the
Very
number one
hard.
thing. And so she's number 2 for me for having a really bad year.
I believe you and I have
Oh,
the same number one.
ah, ah, wow.
It's the rat that started
Oh,
it. The damn rat is my number one worst of 2024. Again, much
wow.
like John and Alexis made my list. I do not believe for one shred iota of a second that Tamara Judge went into this season of RHOC thinking this would be her most hated. I do not see any positive comments about Tamara. The autism diagnosis was such a mea culpa. I believe a little bit it was around that Jim Bellino had come on my show and we had pre-promoted. I think she knew because obviously Jim won a defamation case against her. I think it was in combination between Jim and going into the reunion. I think she was looking for empathy with that. It backfired in an enormous way. Now, she's going to be just fine. I think she's going to be back next season on RHOC. But from an optics point of view, and this whole only 3% of Bravo fans dislike me, false. I just think no one could have anticipated such a bad year for Tamrat.
That's a good one. I mean, that is a good one, and I agree with you. I think this is a backfire on her. She's not even on my worst of list.
What? I
Oh,
can't. Okay, but this turned out. Wow, we don't have that many crossover then.
and Tamara was on she might have been on my best of list. Go listen, guys. But no, I mean, I get it. I think she went into the season thinking that the world would just clap and the way they are to Giselle and Ashley, like these two are here for you. She took a little stronger approach. Yeah, no, I don't think she did this. I think she did this for the pat on the back by the fans, and it backfired. My number one,
Yeah.
she's on your list. They're all on your list. Number one, worst year, the Real Housewives of RHONY entire cast. Call,
Wow.
call it. It's only season 2. You only made 120. Jenna made 200. I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. It's like, you guys, listen, here's the thing. Aaron was on here. Lovely. Sai was on here. Lovely. Aaron's publicist, one of my favorite publicists in the biz. Shed Media, Andy. I don't blame the girls. I don't blame anyone in particular. The sum of the whole is horrible. And this prank really put the nail in the coffin. And I just don't think people fucking care. Like you said, ratings are down 1000% from when it started. You had a bad year. I don't think there's any coming back. I don't want to watch it anymore. Please don't fucking make me. I don't understand. We're in New York City with some of the richest people in the world. People are as rich here.
And
Do you
eccentric.
realize people
Oh
are
my
as
God.
rich here as they are in Beverly Hills? People are fucking. There is someone that lives in my building that has 3 apartments here and has an apartment across the street, which is like $50 million.
A
And then
closet, which is like a closet.
right. And like, it's just like people have so much money, so much. We couldn't find that. And
And
yes,
New Yorkers are
eccentric.
eccentric and cut you with their tongue. And I mean, where are they? Yeah.
And this is the problem. Someone brought this up to me, and I agree. When you cast just for diversity, this is what happens. And you mean to tell me you couldn't wait another 6 months and find a real group of friends that have diversity in it? And that what it's these are colleagues. There is no chemistry. It is horrible, and I don't blame the girls. I like them. It's just I think they're having a bad year. When you have Sai on her Instagram saying, "Please stick with us," that is not a good sign. They're just having a bad year, and they're lovely, but that doesn't mean you should be a reality TV star. You are boring. The editing is boring. Something has gone awry. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Just call it.
Just call it. And with that, there are our 10 worst Bravo moments and Bravo levities of 2024, my love.
I'm sorry, guys. This was a negative show. Look at the title, guys. Listen
No,
to the best of. We had to be honest. And
everybody.
later in the year, Sarah, you and I need to
Shade.
do what are we thankful for,
We will. So much. I love it. I love life.
I love it. What a show. That's our worst.
Love you, Gorge.
I love you. We'll talk very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bye, friends. Bye.
Bye.